Hey, what's up, Star Citizens? Kaldar here. This is Rockbreaker, Star Citizen's newest event. Today I'll show you how to get through it, and it's pretty incredible. There are new NPCs that speak an alien language and wear funny clothes, new minables, new armor, new gun skins, and as you saw in the intro, at the end, you get to play with a giant space laser, and then mine rare rock with a small mining ship. So let's get into it. Here's what you're going to need. Okay, so first and foremost, a small mining ship. And I specify small because the first time I did this, I took a mole. And we blew up probably 60% of the rocks that we got inside the asteroid. So don't be me, don't take a mole, take something smaller. I used a golem my second time when I was wiser, and it worked out much better. And so as far as the mission goes, I would recommend getting an exclusive mission. It's up to you. You can get the shared mission, but it's nothing but a PvP fest, which can be fun in its own right. But this guide is mainly about how to make the laser function, how to get inside the asteroid, and yeah. You're not really going to be doing much of that at the shared mission, we'll say. And 50 GM later. So we've arrived. Now we just want to look for the pads. Okay, so a couple more things that are kind of useful to bring with you. One or two multi-tools. I put a multi-tool in my knife slot because I think it's more handy than actually having a multi-tool, a knife. An orbit attachment for your multi-tool, a repair attachment, and a tractor beam attachment. Med pens, med gun, bullets, and a gun of choice. I wore heavy armor because there's quite a bit of resistance here. And another good thing that's real nifty to bring is fuses. There's tons of fuse doors, so don't forget fuses. But all these things you can find here anyway, so I've shown up here with nothing in my backpack and been fine. So you find the airlock, go inside, and the first thing you want to do in this area, once you enter in through the airlock, is set your spawn. There's a med bed there, you can set your spawn, it makes this real easy. So that way you can fly here in a mining ship, you don't have to worry about taking a medical ship, and it's got unlimited med gel, so all the limbs you could ever want. So just follow the signs to the first aid area, and that'll take you to the med bed.
Could be Tuesday, though, next week.
Alright, so now that you've set your spawn, make your way back outside, and you want to find this elevator where it says core and power. You want to take that elevator to the core area. Okay, so once we get down to the core, there's going to be a few enemies, so have your gun ready. And what I want to do now is I want to make sure that this core is reset properly, because, well, on the test server there was an issue for a while where these stations weren't resetting, so I've got a bit of scar tissue.
That's it.
So our goal here is to put capacitors in those bins straight ahead that you see the lids open on. And they're open, so that means the place is reset properly. That's fine. I'm going to carry on now finding these capacitors. You got two directions you can go, left or right here. Make sure you grab this fuse. This thing is constantly replenishing, so each time you come back to the core with a capacitor, grab the fuse and carry on. And that's if you didn't bring fuses. Like I said, you can get everything here. So now you're left to explore this facility, the core area, looking for these spider robot mining thingies. Because they got a capacitor in their ass that you need to pull out. You need to take that capacitor to the core that I showed you in the beginning and plug it in. It's pretty simple. I don't plug them in one at a time. I actually plug in all four at the same time at the end, once I have all four of them. So I bring them to the core, leave them there, and then plug them all in. My theory is that maybe if you plug one in at a time, you get spawns each time and you're kind of screwing yourself over. I haven't proved that out, but I know how SIG works and that is a possibility. So without spoiling too much of the facility, but just to give you another hint, I can actually see another capacitor from this platform. Alright, and aside from the capacitors, the other thing you're going to need to get done in the core area is you're going to need to find Sadirix? I guess you'll call it, SadarYX. It's a durable crystal. commonly used in the production of industrial focal lenses. You'll need it for later on in the mission to create lenses for the laser. But also, you can use it for a Zenith sniper rifle as well, in crafting. So you'll find this Satyrix in areas like this. Like this is a false wall. I could see it as I walk by. You just overheat it, breaks it, you go through. There's also some icicles that you can melt and stuff like that. And you'll find the Satyrix pretty well hidden.
Smash,
A lot of times you'll find it at the tip of an industrial drill that you'll see around, just to give you another hint. This is me mining a piece of this stuff. Satyrix, whatever you want to call it. Reminds me of the good old days in jail.
Smash the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Help a man out.
Yeah, do what he said. And also, yeah, again, 2 pieces per rock.
I ain't too proud to beg.
We still need to find 10 more. But anyway, you get the idea.
Did you get one motherfucking piece out of that? Don't tell me.
Okay, so you've got your Satyrix, your 4 capacitors. Let's head back to the core and plug in those capacitors. About as straightforward as you see here. You don't have to line them up perfectly.
Link, hit me up when you're ready.
Kind of snap in nicely, which is cool, because Star Citizen didn't always work that way.
That and PvP. I try to bring one.
And okay, once you turn the power on, make sure you watch by the elevators, because there's 2 spawn doors, and normally they spawn a ton of enemies. And today I got lucky, I guess. They just didn't work, so that's okay with me, though. So before you leave, another thing about this facility that's worth noting is that you see this utility storage room here. These are all locked as you're running around. After you power the core, these are unlocked. You can actually get into them, and there's quite a bit of good loot in them normally. So now you want to just leave the facility out the same door you came in. Now you'll see it. You can call this tram. From this tram, we want to go to operations. The bottom button. And now that you've arrived here, you're going to have some resistance. It's not too bad, but you want to shoot your way in.
You know, it'd probably be
and you're going to need to hit a reset button on a control console.
Yeah, fly around to the different points.
This door on the right, that's the door you're going to want to go in.
Down. 18 to go.
Oh, damn. And right about over here is where you're going to press the button for your objective. Also, while you're here, don't forget to get the refractory code over there on the right. Now, feel free to explore this place and loot. There's plenty of loot here, actually. I just don't want to spoil too much for you. So now we're going to head back to the tram and then to the laser from here.
Quality.
Here we are at the laser head. So what we're going to do is go in here, shoot our way over to the tram inside of here, and we're going to take the tram to the storage area. And once you go in this door, the trams are over to the left.
Video feed, but
so now hop on the tram and take it to the storage depot.
We don't really do much as
and lay down, by the way. There are tons of enemies along the sides. Just lay down. Now that we're at the storage depot, we want to make our way to the back. There should be a set of stairs leading up to a break room area. In this break room, we're going to have 3 objectives. You got to get a key card off the table, which is for the loot rooms, get one of 3 refractory codes, and reset the laser catalyst rack. That is annoying as shit when you see the rock, but you can't get it.
I put a med gun refill in the big ammo box up.
Here's the loot room key, the laser catalyst rack reset, and the refractory lens code. So in the main room with the laser catalyst, there'll be 3 loot rooms you can choose from. I don't know if one's better than the others, but we just picked one and went in, and you do find rare armor and stuff in there, so it's definitely worth doing. I mean, the key's right there anyways. So these are the catalysts. You just stick them to the side of the tram, and if you only took 1 tram down, because there is 2 trams to get down here, then you can also fit 2 of them inside the tram itself. There's plenty of room. I've tried it. So now that we have all 4 catalysts, we're going to take this tram back to the laser. We're going to plug these things in, and then we're going to get the final refractory code. So we'll make our way back out to the tram again, call the tram, and we're going to take it back to the core. And we did a bit of divide and conquer here. My friend was going to taking the other tram to the refractory lenses to enter in the code, while I was going to get the final code. But it's pretty simple. I mean, you just take the tram to the refractory lens and enter a code on a keypad, and that's it. It's pretty very straightforward and simple. Nothing special to see there. So I said we're going back to the core. I meant service entrance. You want to press the button that says service entrance on this
Unless
tram.
they're pushing it to live, then that's okay.
Yeah, yeah. Back.
Okay, so we're back in the central core area now. We took the elevator down to this area. So we're going to head to the right through these red doors. And then once in here, you want to go left.
I'll be in just a second.
And then you want to drop down the elevator shaft. All the way. Well, not all the way, but you know what I mean. To the next floor down.
20 gobbledygook miles out.
All right.
As you see, I got respawns to deal with. Nothing major. Once out of the elevator area, you want to take a right.
The scale
Open
of
this
gate's
door.
even with just 3-star system.
And you're in this kind of like control room area. You should see the refractory code right there.
Okay.
And that's for
Doing
B.
a good
You know
job
what the
making sure.
funniest
So
thing
from
about
here,
it
we want to make our way back up the elevator to the tram. Take the tram to the mining laser, and we're going to make some
There
lenses.
ain't much going on.
Then we're going to fire this thing. If I didn't have a friend with me, though, I would be running from refractor to refractor along the tram line,
Did you know
opening
space
them up.
Smells like burnt steak.
But luckily, I got a guy doing that right now, which is why you don't see me doing it. So once you go in the airlock to the mining laser area, up in the right, you'll see this area. This machine, you'll need to put 4 SAR
nice. That's
Dirics in each, and then just press go. It makes you a lens. You take the lens with your multi-tool, and you plug it into the mining laser. It's very simple. You do that 3 times, rinse and repeat, and voila. So again, once you've done that 3 times, you make your way back over to the main control room at the center of the back of the laser, this area. You want to take a look at this screen and make sure you get all green lights. If you do, smash that button
Yeah, let me know.
and watch it fire.
Let me know
It's
when you're ready.
pretty
We got all
amazing.
green. Everybody's ready?
Yep.
Okay, fire this laser. It's starting to spin and shit. Here it goes. Any day now. Oh shit. Whoa. Hey, your ship blew up. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking amazing.
God, it is so loud by the actual laser.
Yeah. Even out here, like by the end of it.
Well, hey, congratulations. You've cracked your first asteroid. And hey, thank you so much for checking out my channel. Once again, I'm Kaldar. I appreciate all the likes and comments and subscribes. And until next time, guys, don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Peace.